going on, everybody? Good evening and welcome to my live stream. All right, let me hit some extra notification on the text. It says no, nobody's saying that this is gonna be live. I got 10 seconds on the clock right here saying I'm live. All right, cool, we're live. Fantastic. Hello, YouTube. What is up? It is a fabulous Monday morning, evening. So I swear I've done this before. What's going on, Jose, Chris, Hewlin, Eric, Alvin? And I know Christian said what's up and he had to leave, so that's all good. Let me see what the hell's going on with this camera right now. Because right now it's all weirded out. There we go. A little better. A little better. Although I look like I'm crooked. Sorry, guys. I have thrown this together haphazardly for like the zillionth time, and I apologize. Let me see if I can just straighten you guys out a little bit. There we go. The Z6 is in full effect right now, as you can see. Boom. All right, Edward Foster, Mike, what's going on? So if you guys don't know, I have a Twitch channel that we've been building. Some of you guys are, yeah, what's up, Paul? Some of you guys have been following the Twitch channel, and we've been having some pretty great live streams on there. I'm pretty psyched on it, and I'm pretty glad that you guys have been jumping on live streams consistently with me. And I know I've been like crazy busy. I've been in and out of town, all sorts of stuff. But I would like to find some of you YouTubers that are on. I got about 2,000 YouTube subscribers. I figured I only have like less than 200 on Twitch, and I really enjoy the Twitch platform. So I thought this would be cool to bridge it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a bunch of image submissions from the Discord channel that's connected to my my Twitch, and at some point I'm going to cut it and we're going to go over to Twitch to finish up the live stream. I think that's a cool way to go about it. And if you want to submit images, you have to be part of my Twitch channel. I'm not taking submissions from the from YouTube. Are you guys still in the chat? It looks like I can't tell if you guys are there or not. Remember, while I'm talking, if you guys are just sitting there chilling, throw an emoji in there or something like that. It helps me out a lot. All right. So how many of you guys, what happened to the event center at Adorama? I saw some of the last live. I had a feeling that this wouldn't turn into just an image critique. I always get a bunch of questions. So the Adorama event space is in transition. There will still be regular live streams. You will still see Daniel shooting live. You'll still see plenty of other people going live from another location, a remote location. We're trying to figure that whole thing out. But the event space, as you know it at Adorama, will be retail floor soon. That's all I can really say about that. There are some plans to do some other things there, but the live streams will still happen, and the in-store audience won't for live demos. There will be other meetups and things happening at the store. I can't really speak on that too well. Hey, what's going on, Duncan? And hey, to all you guys in the chat, I just want to say thank you, like personally, for writing comments every week on Adorama Rewind. I really appreciate that. Really helps out the videos. Really keep going with it. It really helps Adorama keep me on the channel. So I really appreciate all your help on that. If you haven't added my Twitch channel, I urge you now to go to twitch.tv/lastxwitness, and right there, boom, you guys can hit follow, and from that you can continue doing these critiques with me. But I figured we would start here, try to bring you guys over into that world. I keep on throwing this link out, and somehow I only have like 1% of my following going over to Twitch. I would like to get more of you guys on. It is free. You can subscribe if you want to throw some support, but I'm not asking for any money. You guys can hit up for followers, follow the channel for free. Great video, Joe McNally. Thank you, Gilbert. It was a lot of fun. I love Joe. It's always a privilege to hang out with Joe. It's awesome. Chris Lonsbury, definitely one of the Twitch people, and I met him at Imaging USA in person. That was pretty crazy. And Imaging USA was a complete blitz and a busy, busy week for me. Hands down. Oh, look, I'm already getting a text saying, you forgot about me. I didn't forget. I swear I didn't forget. I swear I didn't forget. Okay, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Hey Jorge, what's going on? Kabam, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're only on my YouTube and Instagram, then you probably have never seen this setup, but if you're on my Twitch channel, this should feel kind of like home to you. Your notification didn't go off. Well, that sucks. Oh, I thank you. It is my Carnage mug. It is a regular guest on the Twitch channel. Please go hit follow on my Twitch. Be part of that community. You will find more of this there. I don't want to make my YouTube into this so much, although something tells me it's going to end up there anyway. Hey, Robbie, we're going to do we're going to go over some images that the Twitch followers have submitted. We're going to talk about what works, what doesn't work, maybe show you guys how to do some quick edits. Who knows what's going to happen, but I know a lot of you guys already know how the critiques go. If you are a Twitch follower, you should have already gotten your images up on the Discord. If you're not a Twitch follower, now's a good time to go ahead and follow, because I will cut this stream off eventually and finish it over on Twitch. Pastor Ed, of course, I know who you are, bud. All right. Let me see what we got going on here. We have 23 people in the chat. Not bad. Which is usually what I get on the Twitch channel anyway. MJ, what's going on? MJ, I have to tell you, I thought you'd be one of the people I'd see over on my Twitch channel. I haven't seen you over there, so now's a good time. Get over to the Twitch channel. Oh man, my leg is falling asleep. To the Twitch channel, hit follow, because I would like to have you guys part of the community, and I would like to do some image discussions with you guys with some work you're doing out there. So Mike Wilson, how you doing? I feel like most of my streams is me saying hi to everybody. It's kind of like what's going on. Yeah, same name, Last X Witness, twitch.tv/. See, it's so much easier on Twitch. I just hit like exclamation point, whatever. .tv/Last X Witness. Boom. That link won't even work on here, will it? Let me see if this works. www.twitch.tv/last. It doesn't work, does it? Yeah, I didn't think it would work. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, whatever. You guys get the point. Actually, I know how to do it. I'm gonna go right here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. I need an HTTPS is what I need. Boom. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, yeah, that works. Okay, that's clickable. Yay. Or as Vanessa Joe would say, yay. Okay. Whew. All right, let's get into this. How many of you guys are followers on the Twitch channel? If you're a follower, just give me a quick thumbs up emoji. I just want to see which one of you guys are already on the Twitch. If you're not on my Twitch channel, give me a thumbs down on there, okay? Thanks a lot, Duncan. Duncan, what's your name on Twitch? Do I not realize I'm talking to you there already? That's the one thing that sucks about all these platforms is you guys are one name on Discord, one name on Instagram, one name on YouTube. I have no idea I'm talking to the same people over and over again. And you wonder why you don't grow? It's because you already got them talking to you. How is this cold already? God damn. God damn. God damn. God damn. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. No, Alvin. Come on, Alvin. You got to join the Twitch, bro. Gilbert. Come on, Gilbert. Get on the Twitch channel. You guys are missing out. Completely missing out. Let's go over to the... Whoop, not that one. This one right here. Let's just take a look at what's been going on the Twitch channel. All you got to do is go to this link, hit the heart up top, and boom, you're in it. And you guys can see tons of videos and discussions we've had. I've even done live demos on my Twitch channel. You can see over here. So I think it's worth checking out. I would appreciate it. The clips are fun. You guys can save clips that are happening. All these stupid moments when I shared about the violin, messing with the zoom lens, showing you guys a bunch of stuff that I have around this crazy apartment of mine. Erica, Real Troop in the Joe McNally video, she had it pretty easy. All she had to do was lay there on a bunch of fluffy laundry, which was clean, by the way, and chill out. So she, as much as I love Erica, she was just chilling out there. No problem with that. It was an easy shoot, honestly. As far as, I guess that's a bad way to put it. I guess I should say it was a smooth shoot. We didn't really run into any issues. Oh, the fingerprint camera. I totally forgot about that. That was a crazy episode. Remember we shot this together, that picture of my hand? And if you notice, it got super dark over time because this film is so expired. It just got ridiculous. Thanks so much, MJ. I really appreciate it. We're probably going to get over 200 followers on Twitch tonight. I'm super excited about that. Adorama XP is growing. I'm super excited about that. I have some big plans for that channel going forward. But I am swamped right now with a bunch of stuff. This week alone is going to put me in a grave. But, man, what is going on here? But I'm pretty psyched on, Duncan, you're Custos. Okay, cool, man. Very cool. Thanks for being part of it. I appreciate it. You're not here excited about it. It's not even your channel. It is your channel. I don't to talk to a fucking wall. You are 50% of this. You are 50% of everything we do. If we have no audience, we don't do anything. So yeah. Duncan, thank you so much for being a subscriber. I have to come up with something subscribers get because I think it's only fair that you guys get, like, pay for being a subscriber. Why am I shifting all over the place all of a sudden? Hold on, let me move this over. I set this up so haphazardly, it's ridiculous. Okay. Whew. All right, so how many of you guys have submitted images in the Discord if you're already a Twitch follower? Let's go into that. We can go into this. Let's go to the LG. And last we left off was with Mike James's image right here. I love this image. I thought it was super interesting. We did already talk about it, and he's not in the chat right now, so I don't really want to go into his... Oh, thanks so much, James. I really appreciate it. Eric, what's going on? Let's talk about some images here. Pawnage, are you in my YouTube chat right now? Pawnage? Nope. No Pawnage. Tank. I haven't seen Tank in a while. Where you at, buddy? Is he still sitting there with a thing of whiteout trying to fix his business cards that he got messed up? Dennis, hello, welcome. So I'm really trying to grow this Twitch channel, so I thought this would be a good way to bridge it, is to show you guys what we do on the Twitch channel. So Pawnage, are you here? No, Tank's not here. St. Tom, wow, look at that image. You guys, you here? Are we running out of people? We have a ton of images to go through here. I hope somebody's here in this chat. I don't like doing critiques unless you guys are in the chat, because this isn't for a room. It's for the person to get insight on their images from another viewpoint, and hopefully a chat room as well. Brandon Stevens, you didn't put any... Are you in here? Photo G, you are not in here either. St. Tom, no St. Tom. All right. Corey H. Any Corey H? We can talk about this image right here. Wow, batting 1,000. Tank isn't here. Yeah, I see you, Eric. I just waiting for one of your photos. Corey H, no? Still no Corey H? Wow. All right. Calibra. Is Calibra the mook? Calibra in the chat? No Calibra. Whoops. Whoa, what just happened here? Why does that always... I always screw up my own thing. Thanks so much, Duncan. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate that. B. Stevens, you are in the chat. I know that. So let's take a look at some of this. Having a Gavin moment. So here's a quick trick to doing a splash shot like this. Let's open this up. So if you wanted to have more of a symmetrical, which I don't think you need to, but if you did want to have more of a symmetrical splash, what you do is take whatever you're going to put in the water, dip it in really quick, hold it up, and watch the drips, okay? 18-character password, and it's still weak. That's funny. When you watch the drips, you can see exactly where you pinpoint the drop. Here, you're heavy to one side, so it forces the water to the other side. This is really great. Of course, it is backlit, which is usually the easiest way to shoot freezing action with liquid. One thing you might want to do if you want increased contrast, which you might have already done because it looks like you have it, is putting black on both sides, like black construction paper or black foam core to be a negative fill and really give you a black halo around your glass, because you could easily get it more here too. Let me see if I have that. Let me see. Is St. Tom in the chat? Did I not see him? Is that someone telling me? Let's see. All right. It's really beautiful. I mean, what's not to love about frozen water? But I think over here we could have gotten a little more black reflection had you put some of that. Oh, I lost the chat. What? Are you kidding me right now? I lost the chat? Guys, I'm sorry I lost the chat. Where is it? Restore chat. Okay, got it. Wow. Yo, YouTube studio. Okay, can we just say that the new YouTube studio absolutely sucks? I absolutely hate YouTube Studio. I swear. It is the buggiest garbage ever. Ugh. Why? What is this? Why is it? Okay, there we go. Black Halo sounds like a superhero name. Yeah. Brandon, so I don't know if you did put the black on either side, but you would really get this nice defined black halo. So think about that. And if you wanted some more symmetry, just do the drip thing that I just told you about. Dip the ice in there, hold it all the way back up, and then watch where the drips hit. When you let it go, that's where it'll hit. Boom. Super, super easy, right? Black foam core is perfect for this. Black construction paper, like a huge pack of black construction paper just sitting around on the around your studio could save your life on a bunch of things. Another thing you can try that has dual purpose is cinefoil. I usually have like a thick roll of cinefoil around here somewhere. Let me see if it's in my bag of tricks. My cinefoil is really great because you can use it as a light shaper or a light block or a flag or whatever. Let me see if I got one in here. Yep, boom. Look at that. Man, I'm awesome. All right. So this is cinefoil or Roscoe. They all have different names. They're going to call this photofoil. It comes in like, actually, I'll just open this. Why not? Why not? Look at this. I'm opening it for you guys. Have you guys ever heard of cinefoil? Hold on, let me open it up on cinefoil makes for a great snoot. It's heat resistant, right? Let me see what's going on here. Why don't I have Google open? Hold on a second. Adorama. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to send you guys over to here. Whoop. Wow, I'm having all types of issues tonight, huh? If you go to cinefoil, this stuff is the best. I live for this stuff. It's pretty cheap, right? This is for a 10-foot roll, but you're probably better off getting a 50-foot roll for the 35 bucks. It'll last you forever. You can recycle the hell out of it. It's basically heavy gauge aluminum foil with matte black heat resistant paint on it, really is what it is. I'll put this in the chat. You guys can check this out. Boom. I'm pretty sure you or Dan have stuff on it. Wait, let me see. What? I am so far behind on this chat. Who the hell is going to stop you from saying that? My roll of cinefoil is older than some of your viewers. Yeah, I believe it. I absolutely believe it. Geez, why do I keep doing that? So what I love about this stuff is you can poke holes in it, make it into a cookie, and project textured backgrounds. You can fold it up and just keep it in your backpack and not worry about it. But you can actually see that it's, oh, is it going to focus? Yeah, there we go. You can see how heavy gauge it is, like it stays wherever you put it. And it's matte black on both sides to absorb light rather than just blocking or reflecting like normal foil. It's awesome. I love this stuff. I always keep it around. And I don't think I've ever thrown cinefoil out. I've always even if it's torn to shreds, I'll roll it back up or fold it and put it somewhere because you could just keep on using it. It's awesome. So I don't know why I had a brand new little roll of it. That's weird. But I have a huge box of it pretty much everywhere I shoot. Okay, let's go back into this. So these are great, but you know what I'm saying? Like if you just had that harder black silhouette so it was more symmetrical, it'd be like dead on. It's really nice though. I've heard of it, never worked with it. Get yourself a roll of it. You're not going to regret it. You'll always use it, I promise. Is Calibra in the chat? No Calibra? Calibra. All right, moving on. Hopefully you guys can join us on the Twitch stream later. A lot of macro stuff from him that'd be fun to talk about, but wow, Calibra getting in there. Manfred, are you in here? Manfred, are you in the chat? I am not critiquing images unless the person is here. Nope, nobody. You guys are dead silent in that chat. Riyadh, I know Riyadh always hangs around. Is he not in there tonight? He jumps on the Twitch pretty quick. Nope. All right. More from Manfred. Looks like it's a Gavin Hoey type shot right there. Okay. Are you guys dead in that chat? Did I lose you? Am I frozen right now? Oh, thank you, Adam. I really appreciate it. Mike Nelson. All right. Thank you so much. Manfred, are you in here? Manfred. No, nobody. Calibra's dropping like a friggin' stack in here. Look at this. 250G, are you around? You know I'm a sucker for squirrels. Nope, no 250. I know you guys have like 6 different names, so I don't know who's got what. Adam, I would wait till we switch over to the Twitch stream and then we'll talk about it, because the whole point about this is so that Twitch people only put into the Discord. So wait till I switch over to the Twitch in like not even that long, and we'll talk about it there. Is that fair, Adam? I'll let you know when you can submit. Ed Foster, what is up? Look at this, National Squirrel Appreciation Day. Let's open up the original of this. I think it's hilarious. So we are looking at this guy right here. Look at how adorable he is. I mean, you caught a very skittish animal with probably like the best light you could probably find, where it's just framing his face. I mean, what a great shot. You did a good job here. If I had to say a negative, I'm not a fan of the branches cutting through his head, but I don't mind it either. I don't think you really could have done anything else here, right? You framed it pretty nice. I have these nice diagonal lines that keep me anchored in there. The brightest point is on his face. It looks a touch hot, but I'm not going to kill you on that. I think this is phenomenal. Really good job. Nice job, Ed. Really fun. And you just want to squish it. You want to go squish, squish, squish. I love squirrels. I freaking love squirrels, man. Nice job. Nice job. Looks pretty friendly. I don't usually see a squirrel that close up without crosshairs in view. Cute. Robbie, keep one name. It's way easier for us. You were the first shout out ever on Adorama Rewind. And by the way, I don't even think Devin realizes he got a shout out on Rewind today. So that's something. Let's see what else we got here. Just My View, are you here? Just My View? No, no Just My View? Just My View. It's like a guessing game for you. No, nothing. All right. You guys have to be, Thomas, you have to be part of my Twitch channel to submit. We're going to switch over to Twitch in a little bit. If you haven't submitted yet, then you have to go hit follow on my Twitch channel. Could someone throw the Twitch link in the chat for me, please? Actually, I think I still have it on my clipboard. Do I still have it there? Nope, I have Cinefoil on my clipboard. I don't have it. What is going on here? Hit follow. Oh, okay, thanks, Thomas. So when we switch over to that, you guys can, when we switch over to Twitch, you guys can submit more images there. Just My View is not in the chat. Photo G, I know you're here, right? Didn't you say you were here like 60 times? Eric, that you? So let's take a look at these. Open original. Let me take a look. What is happening? Why do I keep losing the chat? Oh my God, YouTube, you're the worst. You're the worst thing ever. I'm just going to leave the chat here then. All right. So this is just a touch underexposed. And I can tell it's underexposed because the whites are having a gray tint to them. Because they're gray, I know that it's missing that kick on the highlight. So you're probably so close here. We're talking about like a third, maybe 2/3 of a stop off from having this be dead on exposure. Really beautiful job though, right? Really hard to get focused there and keep everything stable, because even if you're stable on a tripod, the flower could easily move from just the air moving. And remember, when you guys are doing something that's super macro like this, every bit of gesture and movement gets exaggerated like crazy. I mean, just a little shake could look like it's a earthquake in that lens. So I like your composition here, even though it's center heavy. I don't mind that because you're giving me so much texture. to play around with my eye. I do like the lead-in lines from this pedal. I probably could have used a little bit more. Like what I probably would have done was, let me see if I can do it. I would have more done like this and then had just finished this pedal off a little bit so that, let me see if I can stretch this out. Yeah, so I would have done it more like that. So this is a little more down instead of being dead center. Great center of focus. You kind of killed it on the focus, but you're just a touch off on exposure. It is crazy how close you are on this. Actually, if I were to do this, actually, let's do this. Let's take this and see what we could do. I know it's like a low res image, but I just want you to see the difference in when you get that snap on the highlight. So if I bring it into here, hit Apple L, you see how there's nothing here? See how there's just nothing to grip into? If I just brought that up, look at that. Just look at that alone, right? Take the preview off, preview on. You see how that gray tint just goes away? And now we have this snap where our eye is actually hitting this, where before we were muted. I haven't watched Rewind yet today. Been bogged down with homework. Don't worry about Duncan. It'll be there waiting for you. So you were just so close, and I'm talking like not even like 2/3 of a stop. Hey, Mike, welcome, buddy. See, we still have detail. If I do this, right, too much, I lose my detail in the highlight. But if I just touch upon this level right here, I hit OK. And let's open this up even bigger, right? If I were to just look at that. Open, levels, open, levels, open, levels. You see the difference? So I hope you guys, histogram or levels to know the range is being, wait. Histogram or levels to know you. So you can do it by eye from the levels, in my opinion, but there are people that'll be like, you can only use a histogram. In my opinion, if you're using levels, it's a quick way to just tell your contrast points. In this case, I could tell that I wasn't losing detail in the white highlights. I mean, look, you're even seeing, on a low-res image, you're even still seeing texture on that. So I don't think we were over. But to get rid of that gray was like, just let this thing come to life. Look at that. Boom, boom. I mean, it's crazy how close you were, bud. So nice job. I really like this image. Again, I probably would have given my viewer a little more of this pedal and a little less of this black, but that's just me. I also wasn't there. It could have just sucked. I have no idea. Who knows? I'm actually curious about making this into a black and white image. Let me see. Because I think it would be super beautiful too. Because while the yellow is there, it's just like, let me see. Okay, so we got black and white going, right? Let's see if we can get those shadows nice and crispy. Pop that yellow up a little bit. Make it super silvery. Drop that down a little bit. I might do a video on color grading for black and white, or basically tone grading for black and white. I'm not so sure yet. Yeah, I didn't think the magentas would have anything. But look at that. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Wow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nope. A little too much. A little too much. A little too much. Let me see. I'm just messing with this point. I'm sorry, Eric, if I'm messing up your image, I'm sorry, buddy. Everybody's asking me to sell my black and white presets, my gradings rather, and I'm just not into it. I'm going to leave it there, but I'm going to go into Apple L, and I'm going to punch up the highlight a little bit, and I'm going to give myself some definite blacks. That is pretty interesting. Now, if I had more resolution, I would probably do some burning in here, but since there's no res, it's going to look pretty bad. This is a low-res image off of a Discord channel. So this is where, let me do this. So this is where you were. Here's where I edited for the color. Here's where I edited for black and white. So, you know, some options. I just think that's such beautiful texture. You see how we noticed the texture in the middle as opposed to now. It's a little bit more of a, whoa, what's going on there compared to there. So it's a study of two different things, right? And I think if I left it like this, it'd be kind of hard for people to even grasp what the hell we're looking at. Here, I think you can go, oh, it's like a daffodil or whatever this thing is, a lotus. I don't know. I suck at flowers, even though they're tattooed all over me. But a beautifully toned black and white flower is something to behold. It's really great. Really, really great. Is this helpful to you guys? I don't even know if I'm just like rambling or messing around in Photoshop here. Does this help you guys at all? The chat just doubled in size, so I'm curious what that's about. It's a vine outside your house. Okay, cool. This is where we started though, right? Very muted. Very muted. Whoops, what just happened here? Pop the color light because all I did was raise the highlights. And then we go to black and white and we get this nice look to it. Actually, you guys want to try some burning on a low res image? Why not? We're here, right? We're here, we're doing it. Let's see. So I'm going to just massage in a little bit of burning to see this come up. I don't know if this is even going to really sing for us, but let me see. Here, like that. So now we're actually shaping out the petal with, let me get off of this protecting tone stuff. Yeah, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit in there, just a touch. What do you think of that? It needs a little bit here. A little bit here. Yeah, just like that. Very touch. I mean, this is low res, so we're losing a ton of ability here as far as tone value. But you could see how you can easily shape this flower just by creating the lights you want. Right? Yeah, just like that. What do you guys think of that? Because when you're using black and white, you take away the distraction of color, and what you're doing is forcing your viewer to focus on texture, geometric shape, point of view, things that are usually muffled because we're looking at color. If you look at where we were, and then we look at here, see how much more we focus on the shape and the feel, like this soft feel right here. And then when we go here, we kind of lose looking at the softness over here, right? In this area, you got like over here. If you can do a video on black and white, that would be super helpful. I'll try. I'm not really, it's hard because a lot of black and white to me is feel. And I think what you have to learn is how to train your eye to look for the proper tone. Hold on, what the hell just happened to my phone? I hear it. I hear my phone, but I don't see it. Fantastic. That's how you want to start the day, kids. I have no idea where my phone went. Okay, well, that's that. If anyone's trying to get me, I'm dead. Oh, nope. Wow, 4 text messages. Fantastic. Hold on, guys. Going over black and white right now. Someone's asking me, what are you doing right now? Reasons to go black and white. If you're looking to get more of a emphasis on mood, on light pattern, like it's very easy. Let me go over here. So it's very easy to get lost in the fact that, oh, face value, this is a beautiful flower. Now when we go to black and white, okay, look at the texture difference between here and this soft velvet petal. It's a different mindset. You're showing a viewer a different sentence than if you're trying to tell them this sentence. Because your images are a language at the end of the day. And everything you put or every choice you make, this would be a layer. I'm doing this super destructively. Don't go by the way I'm doing this. You would do a smart layer and all that garbage or whatever, totally. Don't go by what I'm doing right now. Good catch, James Brown. I'm just throwing this through the ringer right now. But yeah, and essentially when I shoot in black and white is I do it at the point of shot. I don't do it in post, meaning that I'm usually tethered, but I have the luxury of doing that because I'm mainly a studio photographer. If you're on location, shoot raw. then shoot black and white JPEG so that the preview on your camera is a black and white image, so you're in that mindset. Then when you have the raw photo later, you can grade it properly the way you shot it. Because if you shoot for the color, you're not going to shoot for the tonality. You're going to shoot for a completely different look, a different reason. It's kind of like having an accent when you're trying to say a sentence, kind of, you know? Does that make sense to you guys? I feel like I'm rambling, but you guys are on a delay, and it's like, are you there? Yeah, I think seeing the difference between this beautiful color and the feel of this flower afterwards is a really good indication. So when you see portraiture, right, you're quickly getting lost in, I'm sorry if I'm shaky, the train outside my window is literally making everything shake in here. When you guys see portraiture and it is black and white, what you're doing is eliminating people getting hung up on like, oh, the skin has a little bit of pink to it, it's splotchy, there's veins, you know, they're looking at the skin texture, looking at the depth of the eye, they're looking at the textures in the eye color, they're stuck on the emotion in the face and the, you know, the message that's coming through from the subtle gestures. And that is when portraiture stops being distracted by the prettiness of the color or whatever, you know, like it's taking away this filter distraction. Not all photos should be black and white. For some of them, removing the color takes away part of the story. Absolutely. Black and white is not an end all for everything. When the pic is not good and you want to make it art, that's funny. I'll tell you when black and white's super useful if you fuck up photos. If you have to boost your ISO high because you're in low light, when you throw it into black and white, what actually happens is it gives you that film grain feel a little bit. So it's easy to kind of save images that way. You'll see a lot of concerts shot like that or whatever. Usually a low light image can be saved by going into grayscale. Yeah, was any of this helpful for you guys? I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling tonight. This is ice cold. God damn. So strange. All right, let's see who else is in the Discord, yeah? Let's see who else is in the Discord, yeah? The Discord, yeah? Yes. Shooting black and white helps me with the lighting even when I'm going to have a color final image. Some people say that. Yeah, there's a few people I know that shoot like that. Definitely a different mindset. I'll let it sink in. I mean, look, Leica just came out with an $9,000 monochrome camera. Crazy, right? What people don't realize is that the grading happening inside that camera is not like taking a color image and just desaturating it. It's actually recording light differently. So it's kind of crazy. I'm glad you find it insightful. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. That mug is awesome. In fact, if you want to get super technical, and I wouldn't quote me on this, but a monochrome sensor actually technically should be better in lower light because it takes away filters on the sensor that inhibit light in order to gain color. So in order to, when you get rid of those filters, you're now able to record light at lower ISOs. So instead of shooting at like 6400 ISO, you could probably get away with, I don't know, like 1600 in some cases. That's some things I'm hearing. I don't know firsthand. Don't quote me on any of that, but that is something that could be a possibility. Also, I held that Leica monochrome today, and first of all, it's heavy, built like a tank, and just beautiful. I really, what an, oh, that, ooh, it's something, that's for sure. They gave me a $13,000 lens to put on that thing. It's crazy. I have my new little Fuji set to black and white JPEG. To limit my options, it's fun. Yeah, I have my Fuji always. This Fuji right here, I love this Fuji so much. This is like my poor man's Leica right here. Whoop. Is it not going to focus because it doesn't see my face? Great. Yay Z6. Yay Z6. Nope, not going to focus. I like how it'll focus on my hand, but it won't focus on a black box. Is that what's happening? Oh, there it goes. It's beat to shit. This is the camera that I had on set with me with Joe McNally, shooting the BTS stuff. But I always have my black and white on this. What is going on with this camera right now? Come on, there we go. I love the black and white. If you want to get some really nice black and white, The Fujifilm Acros with the yellow filter set on is really nice. When you're shooting black and white, if you put a yellow filter on, you increase your contrast. If you put a red filter on, you really boost your contrast to a point where your clouds could look psychotic. Green filters are really awesome too. It brings out a lot of texture. So usually they're like old school portraiture guys who put green filters on their lenses to shoot black and white for men, like to get their beard really looking like gruffy and stuff like that. I got the Z50. Oh, cool. How is it? Do you like it? The flash I got don't seem to work on ideas. Why? Flash the young Nuo. Probably because it's a young Nuo. I couldn't answer. I don't know what that young Nuo flash is. Let me take a look. Maybe I can see. What'd you say was a young Nuo what? Young Nuo. What was it? 565? 565? EX. EX3? Is it meant for a Nikon camera? Love your passion. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah, but is it an EX meant for a Nikon camera? I do that black and white portrait. It's cool, man. It works on my D7100. There could be a new TTL in the newer cameras. A D7100 is a few years away from the Z50 that's like 3 months old. So it could be a TTL firmware setting that Nikon has going forward. Maybe Young Nuo needs to update their firmware and their flashes. That's been a thing. In fact, years ago, what do you want? In fact, years ago, TTL switched over to iTTL in Nikon, and a lot of people, including me, had a bunch of flashes that all of a sudden didn't work, and it sucked. Mine doesn't have the acro simulation. I'm using it with the monochrome with the red filter. Oh, you like the red filter? Oh, interesting. I used to do black and white TIFFs on on D1X. Wow, okay. I got Z50, love it. Z50 is really good. Light does me well the first mirrorless. Yeah, actually, Daniel is thinking of getting a bunch of Z50s to start filming his videos with. He's currently using Sony's and he's been having some issues. And now that he has a Z6, he's thinking of having all Nikon to have the same mount and stuff like that. So that's the thing for him. Whoop, what did I just do? I'm touching stuff, guys. I'm touching stuff. So you put in the red filter, huh? Enhances contrast, darkens skies considerably. Oh, it is contrasty. Ooh, it is contrasty. Up the green. It's cool. The red. Yeah, I kind of like the yellow more. It's just the red is so stark. I don't know, man. But this is one of my favorite cameras of all time, hands down. There's such secrets in this camera. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. What is this? I just got a Nikkor 300 2.8 in excellent condition. I'm really excited about this. I'm sure you've used it. 300 2.8. I've used it. I do not own it. I actually had I think I had a 5663 70-300 zoom at one time. I think I had. Wait, I have a 300 sitting over there. Let me see what the hell that thing is. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on. It is a, oh, it is a beat to death, old, annoyingly crappy lens, actually. Oh, here it is. It's actually better than I thought it was, actually. This is a super old Nikon 70-300 f4.56. It is the loudest zoom ever. Actually, you guys want to mount it? We'll see what it sounds like. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. Let me at least clean this thing off because it is covered in junk. And I don't want to mount this to a camera I got to work with. Oh, there's not even a point to this. Not even a point to this. Hang on a second. Love the wall. Thanks, man. Check out the Twitch channel. I took a ton of stuff off the wall over the time the Twitch channel has been around. Let's mount this because it sounds like a power drill. Do I have a camera around here? Oh, I do. Hey, look at that. Got a D850 right here. Why am I doing this? I don't know. You guys don't deserve it. No, I'm just kidding. Love you guys. Okay. Why am I doing this? Here we go. Wow, this thing feels like a toy. You guys hear that? It's like a power drill. What a piece of junk lens. Oh, God. Oh, the bokeh. Oh, the bokeh. Slowest zoom ever. Oh, my God. Go ahead. You can focus. Atta girl. There you go. Come on. You can do it. Atta girl. Yeah, I do ya, didn't you? Jeez. What is the minimum focusing distance on this? It is 1.5 feet. No, that can't be right. No, it's 1.5 meters. So that's, what, like 4 feet? Jeez. Sounds like a $50 Young Nuo lens. This lens is from 2000. This lens is from, I think, 2000 I bought this lens. Shows you how long I've been doing this, guys. No, I bought it in 2002. Yeah, I think I did. Makes sense. I remember why I bought it, too. I had to shoot a job, and I needed a long lens. I didn't have enough money. Man. Sony A-mount lenses sound like that? Yeah, I believe it. I've got a VR version at $3,000. Cannot afford version 2. Yeah, this thing is like stupid light. Hey, speaking of super light, you know what I have in my possession? You know what I have, guys? That's crazy light and almost suspicious that it's that light, but I haven't touched it yet. Oh, where is it? The Tether Tools Air Direct. Is this gonna focus? This camera like does not know that I want it to focus on this. There we go. The Air Direct. Whoa, Air Direct. So, fun fact, I can't get it to work yet. I need to, I think I'm having a problem with my operating software, but this thing feels ridiculously light. It uses a Canon battery. I don't know. I really don't know. They sent it to me, and I haven't had a chance to mess with it. User review. This thing is like a toy. It's like there's nothing in here. The battery is all the weight. Everything in here is like a joke. So, but it uses Canon batteries, so I know Vanessa's happy about that. Oh, Vanessa, hey girl. How you doing? You should review the Meyer Optic Trioplan 100mm version 2 when it comes out. Sure. Actually, I have 1,000 videos to get through this week, so hopefully I don't die. What is going on here? It's just plastic and a motherboard, basically. Oh, Tank is alive. Whoa, Tank is alive. Welcome, Tank. I have the Case Air. It's okay, a bit slow. Yeah, the Case Air cannot handle RAW files. The Case Air is like JPEGs only and good luck. All right. God, this lens. I should do something with this lens. I don't know what, though. I don't know what, but it is like the most it's like such like a primitive feeling lens. It's crazy. But hey, it's lasted. Okay. When I'm on the go, I want to have some quick edits on my Lightroom mobile. I've been using SnapBridge with my Z6. How do you like the Z6? You're watching me on a Z6 right now. This is a Z6. So I'm pretty happy with it for video so far. Capture just put an update today. Oh yeah? If they put up an update, then maybe it fixed a few things. We'll see what happens. You love it. Yeah, you know, it's funny how much hate the Z series from Nikon got when it first got released, and no one even touched it. They were like, there's one card slot, it's not Sony. So then it's like, okay, calm down, calm down. And now people are actually getting to use them. They have updated firmware, and people are like, I like this camera a lot. It's crazy. Yeah, and now, Joe, how different is this camera now that you got a firmware update for it? Which is exactly what I do. RAW on the camera card, JPEGs to Case Air. Yeah, that's smart. It's been a week, huh? Yeah, Tank, you've been away for a minute. We actually were pulling up your images, and you were nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. What is going on here? I have like 1,000 tweets at me. What is going on here? Oh, that's weird. Do you still want to be reminded to get back on track? Tank is here now if you want to go back to the images. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm very happy with my Z6 too. The firmware updates made a huge difference. Yeah, I'm going to update the firmware in this as soon as I get a different video grabber, because the one I have now doesn't work with the new firmware. The firmware outbeats the whatever's inside that box, so I have to change that. If I want to send it in for the 12-bit update, if you want to see a good video, hold on, let me show you guys. If you guys want to see a good video on, let me see, on the new Kai W. On the new Raw, this is a really good video.
This video is sponsored by Skillshare, an online learning.
Shut up. This is a good video to check out if you want to look at how the new Raw firmware goes. All right, so where were we? So we were here, right? We just took this image, we corrected a little bit of the exposure, and then we messed around with it in black and white, right? So that was fun. Kai is awesome, and he's actually Adorama extended family. If you guys didn't know that, Kai is totally down with Adorama, so supporting him is down with supporting Adorama. Oh, man. Let's see, where are we? Let me go back. I just want to take a look at this one more time. Boop. Boop. And boop. And boop. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's get back on track. Tank, you are back here somewhere. Tank. Corey, Tank. Is this you, Tank? Where are you? Did you get Daniel's streaming fixed? I haven't seen Daniel, so no, I didn't get it fixed. I gave him a couple of ideas of what it could be, but we don't know yet. Hey man, that's your problem, not a me problem. All right, so we're going for some sort of product-y type shot here. I think you did a pretty good job here, right? Let me open this up. Hold on, let me pop this chat out because one of my screens is like gone all of a sudden. Let me see if I can put you over here. Okay, cool. All right, so you did a pretty good job here. I think you did some smart moves. One, you have a dark wardrobe going on here, so we're not fighting for attention with the product. You didn't fill the cup all the way, which I think is smart. It gives us like, it's almost like rule of thirds. You either see it, you want to see it like where it's going to go, and filling it is kind of where we want to see this like super sexy stream coming down. Where is your point of focus though, buddy? Yeah, you look all right. Not bad. I think the hand gesture is a touch odd, but not the end of the world. Nice, smart move, keeping this condensation going. Yeah, not a bad job, bro. I like it. Not bad. Not bad. Where are we? Now, is St. Tom in there? St. Tom, you show up yet? No? Corey H, you show up? No? Okay. Tank, you're back to product land. Nice. I think you need to get a little tighter on this right here. Okay, so what I mean by tighter is, let me show you. So this is the real color. You probably could have used a little more of a highlight hitting the can so that this becomes your shadow point so we can read that lemon easier. The can looks nice, but if we're going to have writing that we need to read, you notice how when the highlight hits, we can read these words. This is where product photography gets super tedious, and we need those specular highlights to hit right where we need them in order to read the words. Is that fair for you, Tank? I know that's like a pain, but that's what product photography is, man. It's a pain. It's a real pain. It really is. And that's why people get paid so much. Product photography keeps me paying my studio rent most of the time, to be honest with you. That was taken mid-convention. Hey, I've been there. My Popeye shot was taken mid-convention. It is a super pain. I know, bud. I really do. What might have happened is the light that was being used was just a touch too soft and you needed just a little bit more edge to the light. That being said, if you had to go into it in post and just mask out the can and boost the highlights, you could do that. And that's expected. I think I would have liked to have seen a little more condensation on the can. Everything else, it looks, just everything just looks like it's drying out a little bit, but it's the can being all condensation. That's the sexiness, right? So I think it's a clean shot. It's nice, but if I'm going to have to read the words, you really gotta give it to me, bud. That being said, I guarantee you a brand wouldn't even be that hurt by it because all they care about is seeing this first. They care about seeing their name first, and then this is like a secondary. Kai can be understood, but he has a pal that makes videos, and I can't understand then where that comes out as. Oh, Locke. Locke is awesome. I met Locke in Tokyo. He's pretty interesting, that guy. I like him. I like him a lot. Corey H, are you in here? Corey? No? Calibra, B. Stevens, more Calibra. Tank. Oh yeah, the entire roof of the convention center is opaque. I'll post photos. Thanks for the feedback though. Super helpful info. Yeah, no, you did a good job, but it's just it can always go another level. Locke and Kai are both great. I agree. They're great. Just my view. Are you in here? Photo G, we didn't even talk about this one, huh? It's a nice shot. I mean, I like that we have this contrast point of this warm tone yellow and this cool tone green. And it's like really not fighting against each other, but kind of harmonizing. I like your composition a lot. I like that I get the complete pedal here and these lead-in lines. Nice job overall, very nice. And here I don't think black and white would work because I know the yellow would murk out to like a gray, and who cares about like just seeing all gray? We're looking for black and white, not gray and gray. That was a Tank, I believe that was a Tank quote actually. Pawnage, are you in here? Pawnage? Pawnage. Nope. Ilumgar or Pavel. Actually, Pavel, you in here? Probably not. I would have seen him already. Calibra, no, you're not in here. Calibra, damn, Calibra dropped like an opus in here. Look at this. How many? They're together, becoming loci. they come together, become loci. That's funny. Robbie. Oh boy, a snow owl. He looks pissed at you, bud. He's like, this doesn't concern you. Yes. It's nice. I mean, it's a good, well-composed image. I like that it's off to one side a little bit. I kind of wonder, though, if I didn't see this as a vertical. So, oh, Ponage is here. Okay, I'll go back to your shot in a second. Just let me do this one really quick. So here's what I'm saying, Robbie, and bear with me on this. I have all these lines going like this, right? I have this stacking of the feathers like this. What if I had him off to one side and just had some more of this wood to bite into, and you let my eye go up the wood into the owl? I think it's a nice, safe, clean shot, but I'm wondering how it would have looked as a horizontal. And if it was a horizontal, would we be able to just crop in here and make the whole background just like a bunch of wood? MM Zeller, the criteria was to be a Twitch follower. So hit the Twitch. The background wasn't good. See, I don't know this. See, I don't know this. Someone, is it in here? Nope. Let me see. If you go to twitch.tv, this is my Twitch channel. You guys hit follow on that. And I'm probably going to switch over to that in a little bit. Oh, we're already at this for like an hour. So, yeah. Jesus Christ, we're doing this for an hour already? What the hell's happened? Where did my life go? What are we doing? Right, I started this at 8 o'clock, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Okay. Let's go back to the Discord. Legit black and white has blacks and whites. Yeah. But there's information in the black and the white. I put up only because he has a 180-degree head. Yeah, owls are awesome, man. Owls are just awesome. Who said they were here? Pawnage, right? Pawnage, you said you were here? I saw one of your shots back here somewhere. Oh, Pawnage. Pawnage, you still here, bud? You can submit whatever photos you want, but you have to be part of the Twitch channel and join the Discord. So hang tight on that. Pawnage. Let me know you're still... Okay, cool. All right. So right away, it's hard to distinguish what we're looking at here, bud. I know that it's like, ooh, mysterious, half their face isn't shown and all that other stuff, but the reality of it is, I think a lot of people forget that while we're not there, it's hard to know what we're looking at. Like, you know there's a face here. For anyone who's looking at this, it takes 2-3 seconds to figure out, oh, this is hair. Okay, so there's got to be a head here. And then we don't even know which way she's facing, but then you realize there's a mouth here. It's not, it's staged poorly. Not a complete failure. I do think that you lit it to get some nice texture here. I like that you see the hair and all that stuff, but in the end, I think you you suffer from us not knowing what the hell we're looking at, dude. So I think this needed a little bit more posing, maybe even a different pattern of lighting. But overall, you needed some more of the face here to really bite into the fact that there's a human being there. Otherwise, especially on like Instagram, when you make this a small image, look at that. How do we even know what that is? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we looking at here? So it's very hard to bite into this image. Is that fair? A 2-inch turn might help it, yeah. Just a little bit of a glint in an eye. Maybe seeing more of the mouth or just the whole mouth. You know, just something to give us just a little bit of idea of what the hell's going on there. I saw something else from you, Pawnage. Where are you? It's all Calibra. Calibra's Opus. Manfred. We're going to talk about this Manfred because, you know, it's kind of my world there. Calibra, 250, Just My View. Okay, so Pawnage. All right, so we're back to Allseeds. No? Pass the flower, Lady in the Lounge Chair. Lady in the Lounge Chair. What am I looking for here? Pass the flower, Lady in the Lounge Chair. I say it sounds like a cryptic message in the Matrix. Where are you, bud? Manfred, Riyadh, Calibra, Photo G. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Okay, so this feels like the grading on the color just kind of missed a little bit. Let me see if I can open the original. Maybe there's a better color going on there. Let's take a look. Okay, so I'll tell you, very minor things could have helped this image. One, pitch your camera over a little bit. Make this a little less of the crop and give me the end of her foot. Huge deal. Because right now all I'm doing is skating right out of the frame because their leg is literally pushing me out of this frame. Right? So if I just cropped over here more, right? I cropped here, gave myself the finishing touch on her on the chaise lounge, would have been a big deal. The other thing is, I know that we're getting like a subtle idea of her, but I think that there just seems to be like a pushing around of some burning going on in post here. It doesn't seem like natural light or way light actually is acting. It looks like there's been some burning or dodging or something going on here. Like it took me a few seconds to even realize this is a steampunk skull going on here, or even seeing the rest of her hand. Let me see what I can do here. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Eyes are super important. They instinctively call us. Yeah, eyes are important, but you don't need them unless you're trying to get that final connect. If you're trying to give me less of an identity on her, right? Let me see something here. Just pull up the midtones. Yeah, there's nothing in there, huh? And just crunch the black a little bit. Just doing that alone, look at the difference. You guys see the difference in that? Just opening up the information. What did I just lose here? Oh, damn it. Sorry, guys. Just opening up the information. Crunch down those a little bit. Just open up the clues. Because here, it's muddy as hell. Here, even though this isn't a good edit, you can start seeing that there's a dimension here as opposed to this black abyss, right? I'm starting to see information in here. Plus, we're opening up over here. And I really wish she just finished off her actual body. I mean, I wish I could see the end here. I don't need this here, this dead space. What might have been nice, if we're talking about composition, seeing more of the lining and things crunching it all and losing it. Yeah, people tend to crunch, and I don't understand why they do that. They think it adds drama, I think, but it really doesn't. What I think would have been interesting is instead of this composition, finishing the curtains. I would have loved to have seen them all the way up here and have her be an anchor point. So if I were to do this like this, right? And then all this went up more so that we had the curtains pointing down to her. So then these lines actually draw the eye down right into her. Like you're forcing the viewer to look at your image, right? Whoops, I almost dropped my laptop. And I just cropped it by accident because I'm getting all ahead of myself. So let's go into here, right? Let's just see if I can save the face a little bit. Let's see if we can do this. Again, this is not how you do it. You want to do like whatever, you know, non-destructive, bullshitty, whatever. I don't care. Whatever Photoshop kids tell you. I don't know. Let me go into mid-tones. Let me protect the tones. I'm going to drop this down to like 16 and just open her up just a touch. But I mean, doing this with light is what you want to do, you know? Yeah, something like that. Just open her up just a touch. Okay, this is more distracting than anything. It's overly posed. You know that this isn't actually legitimate. It looks like a forced photograph, kind of. If you wanted to get something super interesting, content-wise, having her hold the skull and having the light on her face match the light on the skull, so you're really looking at her as more of a skeletal being rather than a human, because we're not going to connect with her. That would have been very interesting context-wise, right? I mean, you can disagree with me in the chat, but right away we just thought about 3 or 4 different things we could have done with this shot as opposed to just this and crunching the shit out of it. This is where we were. This is where I left it. Look at the difference. Right? Big difference. Did I lose you guys? You're quiet again. It's freaking me out. I know I'm on like a lag or a delay, so it just drives me crazy. Are we okay with this, or what are we doing? No, I agree. Needs more light, direct light lines. No crunching it. Yep, definitely. It's 2 in the morning for me. Yo, go, Adam, go to sleep. It's fine. Yeah, at least she has a face now, right? This is just murky, murky stuff. This at least opens it up a little bit. I would have loved to have seen these curtains be the point of draw. I think this could have been a vertical. You could have nailed this on a vertical for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like if this, let me see if I can do this. Hold on. This is going to be terrible, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to go, let me see, 100, I guess. Oh, nope, wrong. Let me do this again. Image, canvas size. I'm going to go height. I'm going to go into, we'll do 100 on that. Okay, so we'll do this, right? Now let's just say I took this right here, and I went, actually, let me do this. Give it another layer, put it behind it, go here, Apple T, and I just, oops, actually, hold on, Apple T, and Shift, and I just, look at that, right? Look at that. Now look at if this was real, right? Do you guys get what I'm saying now? If you did this, Apple T, Shift, stretched it that way. Now imagine, forget that I just like did this haphazardly. Imagine that. Let me put it back to this. At least that's kind of like, do you guys get what I'm saying here? Let me do a clone tool. That might help. Does that make sense to you guys? Control. Right? Ah, shit. I suck at Photoshop, guys. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely terrible at this. Watch Anya. She's good at this. This is what she does for a living. Right? Now imagine you had this as a composition and you finished off her feet, right? So now imagine that, right? This is a very sloppy whatever, but I just want you guys to think about this like that. Now imagine you had the windows leading down to her, she had her foot finished, or you pitched yourself so it's more of an angle so you're shooting from this direction. Do you guys get that? Let me catch up on this chat room. I'm like all over the place here. I just blew your mind, yeah? On your vertical argument about the feet doesn't stand anymore? What do you mean? I like seeing the feet, all right? Lasso the top. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm just fucking around. So yeah, this becomes way more of a locked in image. Let's take a look at where we were. Boom. This is what you had. This is where I kind of wanted you to go. How do we feel about that? The difference between those two, right? We went from this to this, and what would have been crazier is you would have had the window finish off with a shape like this, right? It would have been like that. So that's a big, way more of a narrative to me, and super beautiful, honestly. Pretty stark difference, right? Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm glad you guys like that. I'm going to continue the stream on Twitch. So I'm going to cut this stream short and we're going to go over to Twitch. So if you haven't, the problem is you have to have a big enough window. No, you don't. That's the thing. You play perspective lines with your focal lengths. Not to mention, he can shoot more down and up into it. He can crop. It's all about perspective to the background to what your foreground subject. You could, if this is her, right? Well, like this is her. He could, instead of shooting like this, he could shoot low and up and get more window. Easy, done, boom. It's that simple. You guys have to really think about where you could take an image. I mean, this feels like a shot that I would have taken on the way to that image, okay? I'm going to go over to Twitch now, so I hope you guys follow me there. Hey, Vanessa, if you start using Shebang, I got to pay Peter Hurley $1 or something. Go over to twitch.tv. Last X Witness, hit follow. I'm going to shut this stream off. I'm going to reset the stream key and head over there. So go meet me in the Twitch. Meet me in Twitch. Jesus Christ, I suck at life. Let me go to Creator Dashboard. Let me set this up. Hang on, I'm going to do it while we're live. So anything you guys have different, let's talk about this. Let's talk about Monday night. Monday night image critique. Image crit. Apple A, Apple C, Apple A, Apple V. And that should be good. I'm going to hit done. And then I got to find my stream key because I lost that when I did this. So I suck at this stuff. Preferences, channel. There it is. Copy. Okay, you guys ready to go over to Twitch? Head over there. I'll be waiting for you guys over in the chat. In the chat. Say what's up. I'm here. Channel's live. The channel's awake. Go start filling in that chat room. Just drop some emoticons or whatever. Okay. Let me know you're in there. I will see you guys soon. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please hit subscribe, hit like, drop me some comments down below, and please join me over at twitch.tv/lastxwitness. And, I'll see you around. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for being part of this. I am out of here. Bye. Whoop. I just clicked something wrong. This is the guy you're watching, just to let you know. All right, bye, guys. See you later. Bye.